But there was a book of Enoch, right? There was a book of Enoch. But when you read the book of Enoch, it tells you in the front that this is not the book of Enoch. It tells you that. In the you have it? Bro, I don't that bullshit. Well, but when you read the very front of it, it tells you that it's not the actual book, bro.
What did it say about Esau?
You missed that.
What did it say about Esau? Didn't it tell you Esau killed Nimrod?
Yeah, right. See?
Right. In the book of Enoch, it tell you that Esau killed Nimrod. Nimrod, who set the Tower of Babel. When the Lord confounded all the nations.
Language.
Right. That was Nimrod. That was in Genesis. Esau wasn't even born then.
Because you got to understand that angels, literal angels, didn't come down here and have sex with women, and then you have all these.
But he said that in Genesis, though.
But then you got to understand who the sons of God is. It didn't say angels, it said sons of God.
It said the sons of God came into the daughters of men. Who are the sons of God? According to the Bible.
What we just read in Hosea 1 and 10. There you shall be called what? The sons of what? The living God.
So the sons of God, Israel in the Hebrew is YAHAWAH. He princes of God. These sons, we are the sons of God.
Prince of the power.
So we came into the daughters of men, meaning we came into these other nations.
We weren't supposed to mess with heathen women. So like, when they say children of Israel, don't they say sons?
Say sons of Israel.
They don't even say children, they say sons.
Right.
So how the giants got here though?
They were just,
when you go into that word Nephilim and you go to the giants in that day, it just means renowned. You could be big, but not literally big.
Right. It's high statue, man.
Giants. Are they really giants?
But no, I'm saying they have actually bone structures.
But look,
well, men in those. But see, look, you got to remember this too. Men in the ancient world were bigger than they are today.
Look at Shaq and look at Kevin Hart. What would Shaq be to Kevin Hart? A giant, right?
He's a giant in the comic world. As a comedian, he's what? He's big. What do people say in this world? I'm trying to do what? I'm trying to make it big. It's the same concept.
Hey, to Kevin Hart, Manute Bowl will be a giant.
When you look at the book, it's our people. So when you look at it, certain words and phrases.
Right. It just was a taller man.
He was just a big dude.
Right, that's all.
It wasn't like he was, you know what I'm saying, 20 feet.
We are the fallen angels, brother. We are the sons of God. That was us that came into the daughters of men.
A giant also amongst men. I mean, like,
you don't believe that?
Yeah. I mean,
hey, well, I mean, we can go into it, but
he had bodies, but
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got it. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 5 and verse 53. And she, I'll say 52, say unto her, wherefore are not they whom thou hast now brought forth light, those that were before, but less of stature?
Right.
And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age, when the womb felleth, are otherwise, because the world, the planet is a womb. And when the planet was in its youth, it was given forth fresh fruit, so to speak.
Right. And they were giving bigger people.
And Joshua tells you that it took 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes.
Right. Tell you that
that's how big the grapes were.
Right. That's how big the grapes were.
You gotta understand that men were bigger in those days, in that day too. And that right now we're of lesser stature because the earth is being defiled. You got GMO food. You got crops that don't grow right. And then you got people that eat that stuff with pesticides all in it.
You're not even getting your proper vitamins, man.
So one grape probably like the size of a basketball, man. One grape. They said 2 men had to tote 1 cluster. We can go into the grocery store and grab 1 cluster with our hands.
This place is a paradise.
So me and you had to tote 1 cluster on a stick, man. So how big was those men that was toting that 1 cluster?
You see the second one? So not only was we bigger, we lived long back then.
That's why he said. That's why he said, man. Let's go into it, man. Let's go into it. Get on Psalms 82 and 6, and Genesis chapter 6.
Step up, brother. This is for you. What you mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
We finna go into it. Get Psalm 82 and 6, and Genesis chapter 6. We're gonna go into it to show you. But what he just read to you, hey, you can hold that one more time too. You got Genesis, read that. Chapter 6, start at 1.
And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and the daughters were born unto them,
Right?
that the sons of Yahawah saw the daughters of men,
Sons of God.
that they were fair,
Stop right there. Kim Kardashian, they look good. They skin was nice. They had that long hair.
Right.
They were fair. They were fair. They look good.
That's what made us, that's what got us to come into him. Go ahead.
and they took them wives, of all which they chose.
Right?
And the Most High said, my spirit shall not always strive with men,
You gotta listen to. Go ahead.
for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
So why would he hold up? Why would he say that if that was angels?
Good point.
Angels don't have sex.
That was a good. I never even thought about it.
They don't even eat.
And they don't die.
All they do is work for the
And
Lord.
why would he punish man for what an angel did? Why would he even make that whole statement if that was about
You
angels?
gotta open your mind up to this. 'Cause that's
He
what
would have
took.
basically said, look, now Lucifer got to go to, now all y'all fallen angels. He would have gave him a completely different judgment than the same man. He just said, my spirit will not always strive with man, because man was doing that. The sons of God.
Right. We curse right now. What you say the person do wrong tonight about? That's the first to the Son of God.
I thought about it.
That's us, the angel, brother. Go ahead. Bring that out.
This is Psalms 82 and 6.
Now he said that year be 120. Meaning we were gonna go down. Hey, Abraham, they was Noah, they were 500, 600, 700 years old, right? He said so the years would be 120. From there, how long until we live? 70, 80 years. It would go by reason, and the apocalypse say 100, right? Go ahead.
Still weak.
It says, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Right?
But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
So death is an insult to the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Because from the beginning, we were never meant to die, man.
Yes, R. Kelly.
That goes in the.
Wait, R. Kelly? R. Kelly was good. Damn, nigga.
So it shouldn't matter how long it takes to answer this. If you generally, forget it. We going out. We going out.
This ain't for him.
Go, brother.
But back to your point, because at the end of the day, we deal with some people and we don't deal with others. Is it recording?
Yeah, you good.
We deal
You
with
good.
certain people, we don't
You
deal with
good,
others. Because if you sincerely trying to answer and find out what's going on, then but through the spirit, if you just looking over here to argue, or you drunk and you trying to forget that you drunk, we're not going to deal with that. Now you coming up with very beautiful questions that's bringing out
brother
edification.
trying to learn, man.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
You coming out with beautiful questions, man.
Like I always say, they come up as soon as, that's what the demons, as soon as a brother trying to learn, they try to distract, man.
What was that precept you wanted me to get?
Oh yeah, going back into that.
Oh yeah.
Did you finish reading that? Oh yeah, yeah.
The sons of God, man.
Yeah. So you got to understand, what he said was that he gave him judgment. I said, yeah, we is judgment. We getting cursed right now.
That's what he cut me off. That's what I was gonna say. It go back to Adam. Demons, man.
Right.
It go back to Adam. He told Adam wasn't supposed to die. You want to get that?
Right.
But
You don't got to
because
get
he
it. Go
went
speak
off,
on it.
That's when death came in the world.
Right.
That's
right.
why it said the second Adam. It was only justified
Right.
because death came in through Adam.
Right.
The second Adam. That's
Yeah.
me too.
Right.
I don't know if you want to get into that.
And that's why I tell you that through the woman came sin, and through her we all die. What did the Son of God do? What did we do? We came into the daughters of men because of that fair beauty, man. They were beautiful.
You know, Jake always loved women of different races.
Even King Solomon, brother, he had them all.
These Edomites flipping out about a damn cigarette.
Because they was fair to King Solomon. But they saw that none of them was righteous.
Right. But even Solomon say out of 1,000 women,
out of 1,000.
he found none, man, righteous. And out of 10,000 of his men, only one. So ain't no woman that's gonna be 100% on point with this truth, man.
But back to your point though.
Right.
Because Adam sinned, we lost immortality. And now we're getting it back. You know, see, it's all fun and games to these little devils until it actually play out. It's all fun and games here in this little kingdom laughing and shit and giggling. But then when shit start hitting the fan, and you gonna see some people just out in the corner while everybody getting put to death, the Lord's gonna reserve them. The Lord said you gonna laugh at people calamity. People gonna be out here running for their life and scared to death trying to feed their family, and it's not gonna happen for them. But that's a part of this as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But that it show you though that faith is offensive to this world.
I was just thinking, this brother standing here for hours, man.
Yeah, he done been here for an hour and a half now.
Cause he get it.
Something up.
Cause he get it, man. He get it. You know what's
I
going
was
on.
just thinking, this dude rushing me. This dude here for hours, man. Because he's sincere.
And he humble.
Spirit is
Right,
different.
right.
You want answers to your questions. Time ain't gonna define it. Time ain't gonna stop it.
2 and 4.
Yeah, right.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Most High shall have them in derision.
Right.
Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure.
And that's talking about those chariots, the missiles, race riot, concentration camps, famine, which is no food. And you see that kicking off now with this government shutdown.
Right.
That's kicking off, man. Pestilence, which is different diseases. Let me tell you something about Jake. DJ got all these AKs and AR-15s and all these guns and landmines and napalm. These Edomites got missiles, they got laser guns.
I just did.
So all these people that's getting all these AR-15s and these saw guns with that hold 1,000 rounds, you can't. This man gonna come out with bio warfare. He gonna release a disease in the air, gonna kill millions, man, hundreds of thousands.
Not even to mention,
His blessing is the sword, man.
the bullet's gonna run out.
The bullet's gonna run out. Esau got guns that shoot lasers, man. But these niggas got
I had
an
a guy-
arsenal of AR-15s and AKs, and I don't care they got a saw that hold 1,000 rounds. Esau got unlimited, and they gonna use biowarfare. They gonna release a disease, and it's you gonna see 100,000 motherfuckers drop.
Well,
They
they
tell you in
got-
Psalm 91 that 1,000 shall fall out down the left side, and 10,000 shall fall out down the right side, and you shall see the judgment of the wicked. You gonna walk the door one day, Lord willing, you be able to elect. You gonna see 1,000 people just laying out. You gonna be like, what the hell? Oh, the Lord judging the shit out of their ass. Keep it moving.
I want him to read that again. He
Well,
said-
the Lord. I mean, there's a guy that I know that was in the military that said they got sound cannons.
They got what?
They got a sound cannon where they point it towards you and push out a certain frequency,
Right.
and it'll microwave you.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be killing people
That
with
radiation. What you think the microwave do when they give you hot pockets and that shit ain't no good for us to be eating that shit that come out of the microwave, bro. That's the same thing they give you when you got cancer. When you got cancer, that's the same radiation that they give you in chemotherapy, man. That's why people hair fall out.
I used to give people.
They discovered this shit in fucking Nazi, bro. And with Hitler was testing the
But you know, but he say, okay, Operation Hydra. I do a lot of research. Okay, Antarctica. You ever research Antarctica? And it talks about the fall of Anderson blacking in the Hitler. Operation Hydra in the United States, and Hitler got into a fight in Antarctica. And then out of the blue, UFOs came and destroyed. It's on YouTube. And they talk about what the admirals and stuff like Admiral Byrd and all that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the scientists from NASA in the United States.
I can't really speak on it because I don't know much about it.
I know that part.
Research it.
Russia and America, they had a fight over the science.
It wasn't Russia.
It was the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union and America fought over the German science.
Y'all know where the attic is?
Nah, brother.
Nah, it's on.
It's down that way.
I don't know that.
It's getting that time. It's getting that time.
Let me bring this out real quick. I want him to read this over. I never looked this word up before. I don't know derision. I don't know if you know what it means. I had an assumption of what it meant, but I never looked it up. And you know you shouldn't assume things, right? So I looked up derision, like the brother just brought out, right? Derision. It means this is the Merriam-Webster dictionary. It says derision, the use of ridicule or scorn to show contempt, a state of being laughed at or ridiculed. So he's mocking them. Read that over. I never even looked that up.
Psalms 2 and 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall
Yahawah.
laugh.
Yahawah,
the Most High shall have them in derision.
That's why he's saying laughing. That's what derision means. He's mocking.
Because you got all these people that's walking around all proud. When they walk out, they had their chest poked out like they running shit. Same people gonna be in fetal position when it's game time. Everybody against it to the first shot fight.
Hey, that's why the Lord said, study to show thyself approved, man. I'm guilty. I didn't even know that. And I know that scripture. We gotta look. GMS, we always look things up, man. Don't believe us. Look it up for yourself. Study. Search the scriptures. Be diligent.
Did that answer your question about sons of God?
I still believe in the book of Enoch.
There is a book of Enoch, man. But when
what you reading ain't it.
Which one is the original one?
You don't have it. You don't have it. But you got to remember, right? When you look at the white man, right? You watch History Channel all the time. They plagiarize stuff. They have they'll find old artifacts that they fucking made it look like it's from the old time. He does that all the time to plagiarize history. So that's not far-fetched that he would do that. But he wrote the fucking Talmud, man. He writes his own book. You know what I'm saying? The Talmud.
That's they call it the written Torah, the oral Torah, so to speak. They believe that when the Israelites were in Babylon, they created what you call the Talmud today, which really breaks down to them going off of what the elders of the Jews had, their scrolls or whatever they thought was right and what was wrong. But really it's a perversion of that. Because when you go into that, they tell you that before a kid becomes 12, he's not considered a man. Before a boy turns 12, he's not considered a man. Therefore, a man can have sex with him lawfully.
You can sleep with a little boy, I think, under
12. That was why I was like, before, because when you hit 12, that's why they have what you call bar mitzvahs. It's a celebration of a boy becoming a man. Now in the Talmud, it tells you that since he's not a man yet, then you can lie carnally with him.
And that's where they get a lot of that, what's that religion that they so-called, that Madonna, the Kabbalah. They get a lot of their stuff out of the Talmud.
Which goes back into Jewish mysticism, man. Basically, it's the same do as thou wilt, and it's the same mentality of you can become a god on your own.
That's why it says the making of books.
There are many.
Exactly.
And it's studying, reading many books is weirdness of the flesh. Because you start going into so much shit that you don't know what's real. You don't know what's up, you don't know what's down. And that's why you have what you call the real conspiracy theorists, which is guys who have looked at so much shit that they just don't know what to believe. They end up in a state of perplexity where I don't know what's what.
They bugged out.
Because they done dug in, they done went to that dark side of YouTube and they done saw so much shit that they just started mixing shit together. You can't turn.
Papa Smurf and
Earth is flat and some reptilians are coming back with the Arabs.
Yeah,
I do believe the earth is flat, though.
I'm gonna say this, right? If the earth is flat, what good does it do? We're gonna find out.
We'll find out, you know.
I'm gonna say this on the flat earth, right? You don't know, but how can you prove it's round or flat? The scriptures we believe says it's round, but how can we've never been out in space? You gotta believe Esau. He lies about everything. He lied about going to the moon. So I don't know what it is.
They ain't never been to the moon either. You believe that?
But what's pertinent? What's
We probably did now, but not then.
But what's
they can't
been to the moon.
Listen, it's the Van Allen belt,
right?
radiation belt around the earth. They can't get past that, man.
I was thinking
They'll
that
die instantly. If they get close to it, they'll die.
They could get into the uttermost parts of the atmosphere, but they can't get past that Van Allen belt.
So you don't think we got a little satellite out there?
They probably got
They
satellites.
can have satellites.
Radiation can't fuck with the satellites.
You can put a satellite in the atmosphere. You ain't gotta go out to outer space, man. If you look, most of the satellites are right there outside of the orbit, man.
Yeah, you just can't. We just can't see them. But they ain't in space,
Yeah, they're
man.
not in deep space, man.
And how many people you know that went
live,
somewhere
man.
that went somewhere that was so cool and only went there once? That's like you
Right.
going to Universal Studios.
Come on, all the technology
and
Esau
never
got.
going back.
All the technology Esau got right now, they'd have been to the moon 1,000 times, man. They'll be living on that
If they
shit.
could get there, they'd be making trips back and forth.
Especially on your house, y'all coming for that ass.
They would have had them all. They would have had them all on the moon,
And
man.
then since the first time
Put
that
them
they
all
went
up there.
there, technology has only advanced. You know what I'm
They would
saying?
have had a Macy's and a Dooney and Burke and a Gucci store, all that up there, man.
Gucci. Oh man.
Everywhere Esau go, he's gonna plant his landmark there, man. That ain't been no damn move, man.
He says his desire is as hell and he cannot be satisfied.
Right.
He done invaded all the lands on the earth. You don't think that if he had the opportunity to go to the moon and colonize it,
People standing next to
he'll
her shoved my daughter when you're like last year. Shoved her, like literally pushed her.
Wow.
Because she no.
Exactly, yeah,
You
that's
guys
crazy.
are awesome.
Thank you.
You're here, you're like preaching, you're like I'm drunk, but you're awesome.
Thank you. Have a good night.
but that goes in because we don't have to push this on anybody.
Right.
You know, we don't have to force nobody. We don't have to get a big ass microphone. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Right. Keep it moving.
Sheep hear the voice. We have faith in the Lord that if He got us here, whoever's meant to get here gonna get here. We ain't gotta scream at nobody. Y'all wanna get drunk and have a good time? Enjoy yourself.
Done.
But just know we're obligated to tell you that's a price.
We were warned. You have been warned. We were out here. Hey, whether you wanted to, say whether you here or forebear.
That's why the brother went into the brother did a beautiful lesson on bringing out the scriptures where we in meekness, we in humbleness. You don't have to believe. If you don't believe, we're not gonna go home and think about what precept we could have brought out to make
We
you
ain't gonna
believe.
cry at night. Damn, I should have brought this out on the brother.
Yeah, he did.
Damn, I didn't bring that out.
I'd have sold him on that one because we understand that the Lord's sheep are gonna hear His voice. Who's meant to get it, and there are very few that are meant to get it. So we expect disbelief. We expect people to not believe in this.
Broad is the way to destruction. Narrow is the path to salvation.
And this place is full of pride. It's full of a lack of integrity. That's why the Lord called this place gross darkness. When you go into darkness, it means ignorance. Because people have more faith in a single cell organism turned into all the life you see than they believe in a superior mind creating all of this.
They believe that we came from monkeys and they ain't never seen a goddamn monkey turn to a human yet, but they still believe that shit.
Right.
And why did they stop? If they evolved, why did they stop evolving?
I've been saying that for the longest.
But to the pure, all things are gonna be pure.
Right.
Because it takes just as much faith for you to believe that 4 billion years ago something came out of nothing.
4 billion years.
It take more strength.
It take a deeper level of faith to think that 4 billion years ago, all the life you see, not just on Earth but in the universe, came from nothing. When has nothing ever gave you something?
Real. And Esau don't say a million years ago or 50,000. Let me just say billion. I seen one video. They don't say 65 million years ago when dinosaurs roamed the earth. The earth probably only been here about 10,000. We only probably been here about 10,000 years, maybe at the most.
It's probably like 13, 14.
Right.
And they'll say
The most, man, 20.
Like, well, the soil had like 3 lines in the earth core. And each of those lines mean 10,000 billion years.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what, this is what Esau do. Esau like to mind fuck you. He tell you some shit, he say it like it's fact, and give you some deep ass equations that you can't fucking understand.
Right.
To trick you up.
Trigonometry and
Yep, everything to the 10th power.
How could he have gone to space when he can't even get to the bottom of the ocean? There's parts of the ocean the man ain't even fucking
I ain't never
discovered yet.
seen. Right. And that's Salaki, my bad. That's what the Meg was about. The Meg. Go ahead,
This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding. And that's what's being esteemed now. Articulate bullshit. Real complicated bullshit. It sounds deep.
Right.
But look at the product. Don't look at the sales pitch, look at the product. You got high suicide rates. You got infertility. You got opioid crisis. If this world is meant to live like this, why are people so miserable? Because it's a lot of complicated bullshit out there that people just accept.
Running out. The righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. wicked or the people born.
Right.
And people trust in these ideas and these lies, man. And they base their life on it, man.
Isaiah 30 and 12. My people trust in oppression, man. Our people believe in Esau Edom. Same one that put them in slavery and hung them and made us eat pork, gave us scraps. That's why we eat neck bones and turkey necks, and they trust in these motherfuckers, man.
I gotta bring it out again to show how stupid these idiots are, man. This man can't even get to the top of some of these mountains, man.
Right.
He can only go to the
Oh
end
yeah,
maybe once or
that
twice.
air
How the
cap.
fuck can he
Oh
go
yeah,
to-
Mount
Come on,
Everest.
bro.
They gonna create the movie Everest.
This dude ain't going to goddamn place but
Right.
into slavery, man.
Right.
Tradition.
How you gonna go into space and you can't even get to the bottom of the ocean?
Or the top of a goddamn, fuck the ocean.
Right.
The ocean is water.
Right.
You got it, you know what I'm saying? The mountain, you can't get to the top.
Yeah. You can't even get up there.
That's
You're
because
going up there and dying. You're a billionaire. You're going up there and dying.
the wicked inherit the earth, man. And,
Right.
and with that comes their philosophy. Whenever an empire comes into rulership, their philosophy becomes the top philosophy on the planet.
Right.
Because they got all the
Right.
muscle to back it up.
Right.
It's the same deal here. Because Esau Edom, the so-called white man is in rulership, his doctrine is the top doctrine.
Stop right there. Prove that slavery. He whipped that shit out of you. Just watch Roots. That's how he pushed this
I
shit
did
on
that in less than more than I
He beat
did. I
that
mentioned
shit out of you. He beat your name, Yasharala, out of you. Your name ain't Kunta Kinte or whatever.
Your name
Toby.
Toby.
Toby. He beat that shit. He forced it on you by the sword.
Right.
Falling away must come first.
But he did that to he did that. He's polluted the whole earth. When you go into Jeremiah, it says that Babylon had been a cup in the Lord's hands, and the nations have drunk it, and now the nations are mad. So it ain't just what he did to Israel, to the nation of the Lord's chosen people. It's what he's doing to the planet as we speak. It's not like we're holding him on shit that he's been done. Like what you did in the past was wrong. Wake up and look at the news. He's still doing it.
Still doing it.
If he ain't the wicked, then who is?
That's what the question was.
Who is? Who did that to us? Who slaughtered all the Native Americans?
Or who's
going around the world in other countries killing millions?
And who's implementing GMOs?
Who's
Right.
fucking poked the hole in the ozone layer, man? Why would you poke the hole in the ozone layer, brother? Over and over and over and over. That's stupid. This guy
GMO
is
food,
crazy.
man.
And then he want to spray fucking chemtrails to protect because he poked holes in it.
If he ain't the wicked, who is?
Dude is just, man, get real talk.
But like we say all the time, man, he's the result. He's not the cause. Because at the end of the day, Jake is supposed to be in that power seat. And Jake ain't in that power seat because Jake don't think he's capable of being in that power seat. And that goes back into Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Y'all love slavery so much. Do y'all like being on the bottom? Because that's how y'all act. Y'all on the bottom of the world, but here y'all is on World Star dancing and doing dance videos and shit. Like
The
everything good
Kiki
with y'all.
challenge. The Kiki challenge.
Oh, y'all got new challenges every couple months. Y'all come up with a new challenge.
Everybody shorty that got in an accident doing the bird box challenge, bro. I don't even know if it was Jake. Some stupid ass bitch. He put the damn thing around her head. Got in an accident, brother. Doing the bird
I ain't
box
even
challenge.
seen that. Wow,
These people
wow.
are simple, man.
You're a dumbass. But then they'll look at actual knowledge and understanding and say, oh, that's weird. Nah, we're not 5%.
I know. I'm just saying peace.
Oh, okay.
Right. Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. Muslim shit.
Nah, well, 5% is like the original man. I don't know the whole breakdown.
Wasn't that the Nation Islam?
Yeah, 5%. They kind of based off. Hey,
That God body stuff, right?
I'm gonna ask you. Hey, brother. What's that 5%? What's
that God body?
Yes, sir. When you been up north, 5%. You know what I mean? It's like truth, Allah, Master. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an offspring of Islam.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, when you go to prison, you mean you do your time. You know what I mean? When you do time.
Right.
God body.
Yes, sir. You feel?
I got you.
You know what I mean? Islam. You know what I mean? Muhammad. You know what I mean? You gotta respect them.
Right,
But
right.
then there's an offshoot.
Right. Gotcha.
Right now,
So-
this party.
Right. For sure. It's all good,
I
brother.
can't remember what exactly.
Yeah. It's from up north.
Yeah, I know.
My name is Tamel. Truth for Allah, Master Parts, Love Life. Peace. You know what I mean?
What's going on, brother?
I do my, you know,
Right. For
thing.
sure. Brother. He's out here, man.
All right, brother. That's why people cleave unto Islam, man. Because Islam gives them a little glimpse of what that natural order is.
Right. Kind of. Yeah.
What they tell you in Islam, you can have more than one woman.
Yep.
You know, your woman got to cover up and not be all dressed all provocative.
Don't eat pork.
All of that is originally from the scriptures.
Well, they probably be eating shrimp and lobster, but don't eat pork.
They do.
That's going on.
That's crazy, man. That shit crazy, dog.
Y'all brothers got any more precepts?
No, we close. You got. Bring it out, huh?
All right, this is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Beautiful, brother.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
And that's a beautiful precept because it goes into what you've learned here today. Now you know the game. The Lord done broke bread with you and showed you the whole script.
A whole bunch of bread we done broke with you. You been eating good.
Now you done got a lot of questions answered.
Yeah. Hey, you said he said your cup running over, and it is running over right now.
Yeah.
A lot of.
But what does James tell you? James tell you.
Girl said the cup running
Be
over.
ye doers of the word and not hearers only.
Right.
Now we're not telling you that overnight you're gonna be over here or you're gonna be where this brother is overnight, because that don't happen. I say more than likely it doesn't happen like that. But if you continue to go back home and stay in your scriptures, the Lord
Bring you back out here every Saturday. Every Saturday.
We out here every Saturday, bro.
None of us just came out. I'm pretty sure you was watching and studying before. We all watched and studied and then we came out. That's usually the process.
It's not an overnight success thing. So you go go through it, but what we're telling you to do is take it serious. Because it already makes sense to you, just like it made sense to us. And then our flesh tried to tell us, man, maybe not, brother, maybe it is. But then eventually the spirit starts to overtake. It starts to hit the overwrite button. And before you know it, you in your scriptures more than usual. And before you know it, your book go from being empty to tatted.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you see my shit scarred up.
This is Psalms 94 and 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Right.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
So through the spirit, the Lord is recruiting you. Now it's on you if you're gonna take up on that call to arms or not. The Lord ain't asking for much. Have faith, live your life according to what's pleasing to the Lord, and tell your people who they are. You ain't telling like Islam. You got people in Islam that believe that they're literally supposed to pick up AK-47s and go fight for their king. The Lord said, look, the same way I saved y'all from Egypt, I don't need your help.
Right.
I need you to get right. Or you need you to get right, really. Because this party gonna start with or without any of us. So what we do determines where we land when the Lord comes back. You know what I'm saying? So be a doer of the word too. And like we said, brother, don't feel no pressure to do anything overnight. But just start staying in your scriptures a little bit more.
Rehearse the rights of the act.
Maybe watch some videos.
Yeah.
Watch some videos on
Go to YouTube, go to GMSORLANDO. And once you go to our GMSORLANDO page on YouTube, all the other GMS camps, all in every state, gonna pop up on your page.
And just get your scriptures.
Great Millstone. It's in Revelation 18 chapter.
The name of the Lord is powerful too. You call it the name of the Lord.
Right, first and foremost.
Asking for wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
Right.
The eyes to see, and the ears to hear that what you need to hear.
Right.
And the Lord's name.
Get Proverbs 4 and 7.
The Lord's name is Yahawah. Okay? Yah meaning he, Hawah meaning exists or is. So he.
Ain't no ease in Hebrew.
That's a Yiddish version of the Lord's actual name.
The Jewish Masoretes created that. The Jewish Masoretes created dots and dashes and called it vowel points to add to, because they didn't know how to pronounce the name. So it tell you in Malachi that the Lord's name is dreadful among the heathen. So they ain't gonna pronounce it. So they're gonna try everything they can do to create Yahshua or Yeshua or Jehovah, because they ain't gonna pronounce Yahawah or Yahawashi.
So
they ain't gonna do it.
That's the name of the Lord, and that's the name of the Most High, and the Lord's name is Yahawashi.
Say it again now.
Yahawah is the Most High's name. Yahawah.
God.
That's God.
Right.
His son's name is Yahawashi.
Not Jesus. Ain't no J's in Hebrew.
So we'll say, what we say is YAHAWAH Shem Yahawashi, and that's the Lord God in the name of Jesus.
Right.
In English, in this language. But in
Bahashem.
Hebrew,
Bahashem
Bahashem is in the name.
in the name in Hebrew. Yeah.
So it's YAHAWAH Shem Yahawashi. When you call on that name, it's power in that name. It's power in there.
Oh, you got to get that in Apocrypha.
Add more
And
strength
Sirach.
to your prayer.
I get it.
Whatever you say.
Hey, read that Proverbs 4:7.
Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
So like I always preach to brothers. When I came in, the apostles always said it. Don't take our words for it. Study. Look for yourself.
Right.
Study. Let each man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
Right.
Search the scriptures. Search the scriptures to see if what we're saying is true.
All right, so this in Apocrypha, all right, bro. It said, for the same things other than Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them.
That's a fact. And that's why there's power in that name, YAHAWAH Shem Yahawashi. It's power in that. Because the Lord's going to meet you halfway. You got it up.
Proverbs,
No, you good. Go ahead, brother.
Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Right.
The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
And it's safe. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. YAHAWAH Yahawashi. That's good on that. You want to read some more? I gotta want to back that up. This is Psalm 18. It's basically a precept of what he just read. Psalm 18:2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower.
So what you've heard and what you've learned, brother, it's serious business, because being a son of God comes with responsibilities. And now that you know that you're a son of God, you got to assume the responsibility.
Right.
And part of that responsibility is taking this punishment like a man. We ain't ducking our punishment. We accepting that we went off, we made mistakes, and that we trying to get right. The Lord ain't asking us to be perfect. He's asking us to try sincerely.
Let's close out, because he's going to shut off. We still can talk to him. Let's close out, though.
So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, while the elders of Yasharala, and a sincere salutation to all you Aki who are preaching this word and believing this word in all truth and in sincerity.
They're finna go dead, that's why I told you.